so this week we have been talking about setting and how the setting is important to the story. And so today we're going to talk about how sometimes an author uses descriptive language to help me understand the setting better. For example, descriptive language meaning he just uses words that describes it so that I better understand what that setting might look like. So I want you to look at these words that the author wrote in the Crane White that we just read. It says, high above the sea on a hilltop. What is that descriptive language? What does that help me visualize? What does that help me imagine? It helps me imagine that they are near the sea and high on a hill or mountain. Right? When I hear high above the sea on a hilltop, I imagine some people up on a hill looking down at the sea. That's what I imagine. When I hear the words green salt marsh below, dotted with white cranes. So when we hear those words, what does that descriptive language help me visualize? It helps me visualize that they're up here looking down and like the down below is kind of wild. The book says that the setting is wild and isolated. I like the word isolated because isolated means like not a lot of people around, not a lot of interaction going on. And so as you read your book, I want you to think about the descriptive language that the author uses and why does he use that to help you relate to the setting? Like, for example, I mean, some of us may have lived by the ocean, but most of us have lived here in Brownsboro, USA for our whole lives. And so to go think about what it looks like in Japan or high up on a mountain looking down in a marsh or the ocean, I can't imagine that without these very descriptive words. So as you're reading today in your book club books, I want your book that you're reading, I want you thinking about what descriptive language does he use to help me really visualize that setting so that I can imagine that I'm there also.